It's been a while since I've done a video, and this is going to be my third video on the film Day of the Dead. My first video was with my older brother. Dad did another video with the figures, and now we're talking about the 4K Ultra HD Blu-Ray release from Scream Factory. This took a while. So let's get into this. Okay, I'm Kevin Forte, also known as Deadhand Kev, and we need to discuss this release. So back on July 18th of 2025, just one day before the 40th anniversary of Day of the Dead, Scream Factory has announced they have found the interpositive negatives of Day of the Dead. Since they can't find the original negatives, I guess this will do. And it's been so long since we had a release of Day of the Dead. We were glad to hear this because it's been a long time since Day of the Dead has been released. The last time was the Blu-ray, which came out way back in 2013. 13 years ago. Land of the Dead came out on 4K before Day of the Dead did. So, we heard from other companies that Day of the Dead was coming out. Nothing. But now, we finally got it. Now, here's the thing though. It took 11 months for this to come out. Like, everyone's like saying, where is Day of the Dead? We talked about it in July. We're now months later. When are you gonna release it? You guys showed us nothing. But in March of 2026, they showed us the cover, the stuff that comes with it, and pre-orders, and then the date release was June 16th, 2026. Finally. So, let's see what we get. So, these are the postcards that come with it. I'm not gonna take them out because I don't want to open this. But you get the idea, it's a few of them. This is the cover of the 4K, which uses the actual cover of the film. This is the Blu-ray copy that uses the cover that was the Media Home Entertainment VHS copy. It's been a long time since we've seen this one. Let's go talk about it. So I bought two copies actually, one for me and one for my older brother Matthew. And we watched it on the day it came in. Let's talk about the picture quality. For what they have done or what they could have done, it looks amazing. You do see more of the red stick out. You can see more of other things stick out. Although the thing is, there are certain things you can tell. They do good prints. Certain things you can say, okay, that's makeup right there. That's where it starts or where it ends. But that's everything, you know. But it is a great looking print. This is where Scream Factory fucked up. Okay, so back in 2003, when Day of the Dead had its second DVD release, there was an issue that everybody said like, what? Okay, for example, the scene when John talks about he could take the helicopter and fly them to an island. And Sarah says you can do all this after all was going on. In the movie, he's supposed to say, shit, I could do this, all that's what's going on. No, he says, right. Like, huh? And it goes through a few others. These were when Day of the Dead aired on television, they had to find a way to remove the curses and loop over it. If someone said fuck or shit or even Jesus, it would be looped over. And why would this happen? It was a big mistake. Not only that we got this from the Anchor Bay 2003 DVD release of Day of the Dead, the same thing happened with the Blu-ray release, which came out in 2006, 2007, I don't remember. And in 2013, when Scream Factory released it on Blu-ray, it was all fixed. Now they fucked it up and put that style back in. Why? Not only that, there is sound distortion. So the scene where Sarah is walking down the hallway, and then you see Steele, Rickles, Torres, the rest of the guys were wrestling. Now there's this weird sound. And that's not the only scene, it plays through other scenes as well. Like, what happened. Not even the Anchor Bay version did that. Like, why? Was somebody drunk who did the audio? So it goes with this with the Dolby Atmos, the 5.1. It's like you got to deal with that, except for one sound. Okay, so this is what they call the Laserdisc 2.0 stereo sound. I guess this is from the Laserdisc copy. That's the only one that has the correct sound, including all the curses that was taken out and put back in. But here's one thing that just does not make any sense. Scream Factory can't get out of this because you can't say, oh, we couldn't find the sound to do this. Your 2013 Blu-ray copy had that. So why could you just put that sound in this one? You had a full 11 months to do this since you made the announcement back in July. This needs a replacement disc because this is the first time that Scream Factory has done this. Back in 2020, they did this with the Friday the 13th Ultimate Collection with 3 of them out of 12. Friday the Part 3 was missing a 3D beginning. Jason Goes to Hell, the Final Friday, had a scene taken out in the unrated cut where possessed Robert breaks the hand of one of the guys and the bone sticks out. And then Jason X, the scene where Uber Jason was beating down the campers with the sleeping bags. You don't get to hear the campers making that sound. So gotta do replacement disc. I don't know if they're gonna do one with Day to Dead. They should, especially since fans who paid good money to have everything all put in. Picture quality, special features, and audio. And they're gonna have to fix this. If not, this is really silly of them. But let's go talk about the special features. There are some new ones. This one I will give Scream Factory credit because they do care about this film to put in bonus features. I just say that because look, there's no sound. So let's see what we have here. Stake of the Dead feature. I haven't looked at any of the special features yet, so I'll get to that. Underground look into Day to Dead Minds. I think that's an older one. Monster Mania Restoring Day to Dead documentary. There's even something here called founder of the George A. Romero Foundation, Susan Romero, and actor John Apples. He plays Fisher. Of course, he was in Martin. He played Martin. A new interview with Laurie Cardell, assistant to Tom Savini, actor Greg Nicotero, composer, first assistant director John Harrison. So, you know, it's got some pretty cool features on this. So, is this a great release? Yes, but is it the best release? Is it the great release? No, not with that sound audio, no. I know there's another Day to Dead 4K copy that just also came out, but I heard shit about that with the AI use. We're not going to that. Now, I heard that Second Sight is going to be releasing one, but if they are, look at Scream Factory's mess up. Do not mess this sound up, okay? Put it back the way it was. No distortion. No using the TV version of removal of the curses and putting other words. No. No Anchor. In fact, here's what I'll say. No Anchor Bay 2003 release sound. No. 2013 Scream Factory Blu-ray. You know, the sound that was inside the VHS copy when it first came out, and even the 1998 DVD release that was released by Anchor Bay. Forget about that. But yeah, let's go talk about the artwork for a second. I actually do like this cover here. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, in the movie, Bob, he's the zombie with the gun, doing the salute. So artwork is pretty cool. Plus, also, it's like, you know, kind of reminds me of how Scream Factory does covers now, when they do with the Hong Kong movies by John Woo, these double covers. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, but really, I know I've seen a lot of other videos of people upset with this, and so am I, with the sound audio. And I hope, you know, some people may say like, well, you got the Laserdisc 2.0 sound. Yeah, I had that. But if I'm paying all this money, which I paid $46 for a copy, I want everything. Especially what if I have to watch this one day on Dolby Atmos? Want to hear that? The distortion, the removal of the wrong sound? No. So I really hope, you know, Scream Factory does do a replacement disc. It's not 100%. We don't know. I mean, we as fans just have to wait and see. This is nice to have in your collection if you're a fan of Day to Day, if you're a fan of George A. Romero, and if Second Sight does release one, you still don't get rid of this. Just keep this for what it is. Well, okay, so that's my review on Day to Day on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Scream Factory. I will be doing more videos soon. I have not forgotten the Resident Evil video with my older brother. But before I get into that, my next video will be on Return to Silent Hill. Yeah, that might be a long one. So, I'll see you then. So yeah, get your copy of Day to Day, and I'll see you in the next video. And just remember one thing. No. Scream at the birthday. Fix the goddamn sound! Later.